Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the Chazon Ish, Emunah B'Tachin. Today says a fascinating idea. Uvenei Adam Ashleimim B'Tuva Middos. Those people that are perfect, with the best character traits. B'Yoisa Mislamdim Aleim B'Nu'rosam B'Sifrei Tikkun HaMiddos. And that's because when they were younger, they learned and they were taught works of Musar about improving one's character. So they learned very well how to master the midah of patience, of not getting angry. They learned how to be kind and forgiving, understanding, compassionate. They learned how not to be lazy and to be azaris, to go and run and do the ratzon of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They learned well from the time they were children. They grew up on their father's lap hearing words of Musar. They went to the Rabbis in school and they learned words of Musar. Be a better yid, be a better person, become someone that is admirable in the eyes of others. However, but they did not learn the Torah laws. And their hearts never acquired the love for the laws of the Torah that is necessary. They were so busy perfecting their character that they never got into the realm of halacha, of what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants, of living your life as a halachic Jew in the right way. They never got there, and therefore there's no real ava, there's no love in their hearts for this. And says the Chazon Ish, a pella, a wonder. They are more susceptible to the illness of perverting justice than the simple people that never learned the Musar and the fear of Hashem or worked on character perfection. Ki mimidas ha-yetzer hara. It is the tactic of the Yetzer Hara. Lahachnis gavus halev. He incites haughtiness into their hearts, v'sakifus hadas, and they become obstinate, believe hamishtalim, because they feel that they attain perfection. Says the Chazon Ish, the guy who looks to be such a tzaddik, he has all of this lofty character traits and the like, but he himself is going to fall prey to the Yetzer Hara. He is going to become haughty and arrogant in his heart, and he will be obstinate, filled with pride, because he thinks that he attained perfection, and therefore anything around him that is not within his realm of the spiritual world of perfection must be wrong and not worthy. He looks down on the common people with great haughtiness, as if he is far superior and above all of them. Everything that he does, all of his deeds in his own eyes, to appear to be the most noble and perfect deeds. And it would be a joke in his eyes if people would suspect him of committing robbery and going against the Torah law. Me? Such a tzaddik like me. I'm so perfect in my midas. I never get angry. I never get upset. I'm compassionate to every poor person who comes to my door. I give them with all my heart and soul. Me? I'm breaking a halacha. He thinks to himself, me? My deeds are always beyond the letter of the law. I'm upright with the exactness of goodness and the like. I don't have to be careful about guarding the halacha. That's for people who love themselves. They're imperfect, and therefore they're always looking out for money, how they can get more. But not people like myself, people with great yirah shamayim and have achieved perfection. So you're worrying about me? I did something wrong? I'm not living my life like a halachic Jew? Are you kidding? There's no greater tzaddik than me. Nobody should suspect me of doing something. Those people over there that don't have yirah shamayim, they don't learn so much musar, they didn't work on perfecting their midos, Those are the people you have to be choshed for. Not only that, if somebody does suspect this great tzaddik Talmid Chacham who is perfect in his middos, someone suspects him, he says, oh, you're embarrassing the Chachamim, or Mechalel Kvod Shemayim. You are disgracing the honor of heaven, Chalila, God forbid, which means he doesn't see the truth at all. A person doesn't realize you could be the greatest, the Baal Middos, master in total control of your middos, of your character. You might have even reached shleimus, a certain level of perfection. But if you don't invest the time and the energy and the learning in halacha, and knowing what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants from you, how to live your life as a halachic Jew, you will trample on halacha all of the days of your life, and you will never even realize all the wrong that you are doing. Pilei Kloyim, says the Chazon Ish. Have a wonderful day.